Check it out. I'm about to get the bloody high score. Wait a minute. Look at this. Who's this bloke? Give me your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. This guy's bloomin' crazy. Okay, guys, and welcome back for a new review. Today we're going to take a look at the Terminator from ReAction figures made by Funko and SUPER7. So this is a line of vintage style movie replica figures. They're made in the old Star Wars Kenner style. They come on these retro packages and a blister card. This is the technoir style Terminator from Terminator 1. And flipping the card around to the back, you see some of the other figures in the wave. So I'm going to crack this open and give you guys a better look at the Terminator. Stay tuned. Okay, so here we go. We've got them out of package, and let's give you a 360 view of them. You see he's got the studded jacket. Missed opportunity I noticed here is they failed to paint the studs on the jacket there silver. That would have been a nice touch. One extra paint app and that really would have sent home the look. Alright, so now let's zoom in on the head sculpt. So these are vintage style figures, even though they're made recently. They're made to look like the vintage Star Wars figures, so likeness isn't fantastic. In fact, likeness isn't very good at all. It's okay. I mean, it definitely comes across as a vintage figure. The hairstyle is pretty close, but I think the way they painted the eyebrows looks kind of silly. But you do get the overall impression when you look at the entire figure that it is the Terminator, which is kind of cool. And as you notice, like on the back of the figure, paint apps are pretty sparing on this. So he doesn't have any of the design in the shirt that he had on in the movie. But the look of the jacket is pretty accurate. Another missed paint app is the chain that went around the jacket. The studs on the actual gloves. And then this works here, you know, where the boot studs are gray against the black. But again, that really should have been silver. As far as articulation goes, it's very simple. It's 5 points, so his head can swivel left and right. His arms can swivel all the way around. And his legs do the same. They're very stiff. Whew. I guess the paint is kind of still very stiff. I just pulled this guy out of package. Almost thought I broke him for a second. But yeah, so you can get him in the sitting positions. And that's about it, you know, so pretty much what you'd expect from like a Kenner Star Wars 5-point of articulation figure. So next we'll take a look at his accessories. Okay, taking a quick look at the accessories. He does come with two. He comes with the 45 long slide with laser sight. It seems to be scaled in really well. Gray is an average choice. Again, I think this should have been silver. Would have been a little bit nicer, a little more accurate. And then the Uzi 9mm. This one's really nice. Very good sculpting, especially at this scale. This is a really nice little piece. Definitely digging that. Okay, so here he is holding both of his weapons, the 45 long slide and the Uzi. You're not going to get amazing poses out of this, but that's really not the idea. But it does look pretty cool. They're not bad figures. I picked these guys up off Big Bad Toy Store. They're having a sale on some of them. They're about $5, $6 each, and they're pretty cool. I do like them for that. You know, that vintage style toy. And it is in the 3 3/4 scale, or 1/18 scale. So this figure does scale in with other figures in that size group. So for instance, vintage G.I. Joe scales in pretty perfectly, actually. Gotta kind of bring it down to eye level. And you can see the scale is actually really good because the Terminator is slightly taller than your standard G.I. Joe, which is accurate because Arnold was a big guy. So they scales in pretty perfectly in that regard, and I like that quite a bit. So these guys are pretty cool. I think I may be picking up a few more. I do got a couple more to review, so stay tuned for that. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, subscribing, and commenting. And if you haven't checked me out on Facebook, I'll put a link in the description below. That way you can get a sneak peek look at some new and upcoming reviews. Alright, guys. Till next time.